Hi friends. I am sorry if you hear any noises. I have been trying to film, but it's been a bit hard because my house is very loud. So if you hear loud yelling, it is not yelling. It is my grandma trying to talk, or it is other people trying to talk to her because she is hard of hearing and she cannot hear unless you yell at her very loudly. So anyways, I have my lifeline assignment here today. Wow, so cute. It is abstract because I wanted it to be. And when I initially came up with the idea, I knew exactly that I wanted texture. I wanted a lot of texture. I wanted it to be more of a, I could feel it. And currently right now it's still a bit wet, so I'm not going to be touching it all over, but like I don't, you can tell like there's texture in it, like especially I like this part where it's like, ooh, a little wave. Yeah, so this part, the bottom, where it's all white and there's yellow and there's, the colors are more vivid in real life, but yeah, it's like this. It represents when I was born. I was a very happy child. And then here, this big blue is when I got diagnosed with social anxiety, and then I got depression, and that kind of really changed kind of the trajectory, I think that's the word, of my life. Not a fun time, but there's still some yellow in there because, you know, still yellow on the sides too, because even though I was feeling sad, I still had a lot of happy moments during my life, during that time of my life. So yeah, from 11 to 17, you see where all this red is. That's kind of when that period stops, because I start my recovery as soon as I get diagnosed. Still have it, still recovering. That's why you see the blue continues. But we are getting better. The red symbolizes whenever something bad happens in my life that's really meaningful or changes me. So yeah, I can't get into all those incidents, but this is when my aunt dies when I'm 17, so that also changes my life significantly because she was like a parental figure, like my mom. And so this is right now this big blob of yellow because right now currently I'm very satisfied and happy with my life, like the way it's going. I'm having fun times with the stuff I'm doing. I like the vibes, I like the energy. Yeah, and I think this piece represents me more than sort of like a line, like a straight line or a zigzag line with like writing on it could, because I can't really explain my entire life in one page with any sort of words because there's just too much to me. I'm very complex like everyone else is. So yeah, I wanted to make it abstract because one, it's fun, and two, it's sort of the only way I could see this getting like feeling as meaningful to me. Yeah, it was a fun experience. I would recommend playing around with paint and making something that represents you is always a fun time in my book. And I love abstract art. It's one of my favorite forms of art, even if sometimes it can seem a bit pretentious, but like, who cares about that? It's my favorite, other than like that one clown painting. But I would also do this with the kids that I'm currently working with in my practicum. I think they would have a lot of fun with something like lifelines, but I would make sure to give them materials so that they didn't have to write or feel pressured to write something because they have a lot of difficulties with writing. It's not one of their strong suits, but if you give them something they can build or something they can mold or like arts and crafts, then yeah, they'll be really good. I feel like this would help them express what they can't express verbally in their lives. It can help them express, okay, this is when I was feeling good, this is when I was feeling bad, this is a big time for me. And we'd be able to get a bit of a snapshot of what they think their lives are like. So I think it would be nice for them. Don't know if they'll actually want to do it with me, but we can try. Bye bye.